the first ever Syracuse Zoo Brew to You virtual happy hour.
Many of you have attended Brew at the Zoo over the years, joining thousands of animal lovers, zoo supporters, and beer enthusiasts for one of Syracuse's most popular summer events.
Today, we're doing something different. We're bringing Brew to you.
And you'll get to meet some of our animals, their keepers, trivia, music, and some beer too.
And, best of all, the monies raised from this event go to benefit the animals.
So let's get the party started with music from Primetime.
Gifford, and I'm one of the elephant keepers here at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo that helps care for our 8 Asian elephants. And I'd like to welcome you to our Syracuse Zoo Brew to You. There's a lot of interesting facts about elephants. One of the really neat things about elephants is their individual personalities. So here at the zoo, I've gotten to know our whole herd of 8 elephants incredibly well. Ajay here is a little spitfire and is not afraid of anything. As you can see, he's over here all by himself, even though he's only 1.5 years old. Without reassurance from mom, he's really happy to be over here and hang out with me as well. But we have some other elephants here that do some really interesting things as well. One is Romany, one of our older females here at the zoo, likes to actually play the harmonica. So here at the zoo, we all like our beverages, and just like you guys enjoying your brews while you ride along with us here at your Brew to You, these guys drink between 20 and 25 gallons of water in one single day. If you love elephants as much as I do, be sure to check out our silent auction coming up and bid on some of our special one-of-a-kind elephant items.
Hi, I'm Jason Smurl, General Manager of Syracuse Mets. And Scooch and I want to say cheers to the Rosamond Gifford Zoo and congratulations to the Friends of the Zoo on 50 years. Cheers, big ears.
And our first trivia question is, who is the oldest animal at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo? Watch for the answer a little later in our program.
My name is Theo Campbell. I'm the primary hoofstock keeper here at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. Bactrian camels are unique in the sense that they have two humps versus the dromedary camels, which are from the Sahara Desert and over in Africa, which have a single hump. These guys are also a cold weather camel, so they grow a nice big winter coat as well as a summer coat. Patrick and George are 3 years old. They're roughly 2,000 pounds each. They came from the Milwaukee Zoo roughly 3 years ago. So while Patrick and George might look the same to you, there are some subtle differences to tell them apart. George is slightly smaller than Patrick, just barely, and also George typically has less hair on his head, whereas Patrick has a slight poof on the top of his head. And that's how I can typically tell them apart. So if you love our animals, I hope you stay tuned for the silent auction item after the show.
Hope everyone's enjoying Brew to You. Make sure you send us your photos, selfies, and comments as you watch along with the hashtag Brew to You.
Hey, great. I hope everybody's having a fantastic time. I'm here with Isaac at Middle Ages Brewing, and we're going to look at some of his great new brews.
All right, well, thank you for having me. So we just celebrated our 25th anniversary, and we brewed some special beers to celebrate that. Normally we have a big event like you guys, so we had to do things a little differently. We did a cam release and a virtual band playing online. But the first one is called Clear as the Syracuse Sky. This is officially our 25th anniversary beer. Syracuse Sky isn't usually very clear, so it's a hazy IPA. It's the one on your right there. Kind of hazy like the Syracuse Sky.
Right on, exactly like the Syracuse Sky.
So this beer is extremely fruity. It uses Galaxy hops from Australia. One of the juiciest, citrusy, most forward hops out there. And cheers.
Cheers.
So New England IPAs are different, that they typically have a much lower bitterness than an old school IPA.
Yep.
And again, focuses on the fruit flavors. So the second beer we did for our 25th anniversary was a collaboration with Prison City from Auburn. They're a small brewery who's building a much larger brewery in Auburn right now. They're very well known for their hazy IPAs, so that's also what this is. It's a New England hazy IPA. We call it Riot in the Castle.
Excellent.
As you know, they're from Prison City, known for the prison, and was a famous prison riot at some point. So some of their beers are called Riot whatever. So we did, actually on April Fools, we did it, on April 1st, we did a little joke with them that they bought our brewery. And this is one of the beers that we were going to be releasing, so this is kind of like in honor of that. This one is not quite as fruit forward, has some other flavors going on, but again, low on the bitterness, easy drinking, and all about the hop flavor.
Fantastic. Cheers. That's excellent as well. That's 2 for 2.
Thank you.
Very nice. Well, that's great. You can always come by Middle Ages Brewing and pick some up when you're done here at the party, and we thank you so much. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Here's the answer to our trivia question. Siri, the Asian elephant, is the oldest animal at the zoo at the age of 53 and has resided at the zoo since 1972.
Hey guys, Daniel Walcott here with your Syracuse Crunch. I'd just like to say cheers to the Rosamond Gifford Zoo and also the Friends of. Congratulations on your 50th anniversary.
Hi, I'm Lucas Whitman, and I am the zookeeper at the Outdoor Birds Department. I often get asked, what is my favorite bird here at the zoo? Anakin is one of my favorites and holds a special place because he was the first bird that I learned how to train up to be a free flight bird. So when we acquired him, it was my first time going through the process of manning the bird and getting him used to and being trustful of me. So it was really amazing going through that process, and I always remember that journey that him and I had together, him coming to this new environment in our zoo and me training a bird for the first time. The results have been great, and Anakin is a great ambassador for his species, and he's very tolerant of training, and we exhibit his natural behaviors, which is flying through the trees, and I think he really genuinely loves it.
And our final trivia question is, what animal at the zoo is extinct in the wild?
The rarest of the rare. Native to far eastern Russia, the Amur leopard is one of the most endangered species in the world, with fewer than 65 remaining in the wild. These rambunctious cubs you see here are Milo and Mina, who along with their parents, Tria and Rafferty, are thriving under the expert care at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. This summer, a new home for the leopards is under construction, the Zélie and Boblin Amur Leopard Woodland, which is slated to open in the very near future. So cheers to the Rosamond Gifford Zoo in the heart of central New York.
And thanks to the not real David Attenborough for his shout out. And we're really excited to talk about the Amur Leopard exhibit that's almost done now. We know you've been anticipating it just like we have. It's where our lions used to live, but now we've put a really neat mesh over it with lots of new furniture, platforms for the leopards to sit on and watch the people. There's an awesome training wall, something that so many zoos around the country are going to, where the public can actually see the keepers doing the training with the animals every day. So we're excited about that. It's going to be opening soon, and finally our Amur leopards will be outside on an exhibit where they belong.
Hey everybody, it's Amy Robbins from Ted and Amy in the Morning on 93Q. Happy 50th anniversary to the friends at Rosamond Gifford Zoo. Known for so many great things here in Syracuse, and happy Brew at the zoo. It's going to be a little bit different, not having a beer and having to look behind you and, having the penguins giving you dirty looks but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. And congratulations again on 50 years. And here's to another 150 to the friends at Rosamond Gifford Zoo. Keep up the great work.
Hi, I'm here with Phil, and we're going to do a little bit more beer tasting for you here, just to keep things rolling along here at Brew. I have a Southern Tier 2X IPA. It's a double India Pale Ale, and as they say, it's feverishly hoppy with notes of grapefruit and lemon. Let's see. They were right. I think this will be great with spicy foods, pizza, and maybe even a little bit of Indian food would be perfect with this. Hey Phil, what are you up to now?
I've got the Oktoberfest beer from Thin Man Brewery in Buffalo. It's been described as malty, yeasty, and easy to drink. So let's see. Very good. I think it'd go good with a pretzel with some beer cheese.
Excellent. And there you have it, 2 more beers to taste from Brew to You.
Hi, my name is Tammy Singer, and I'm one of the collection managers here at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. And joining me today are our Simang apes, Abe and Fatima. These are a species of lesser ape. They are the largest of the gibbon species. They're found in Southeast Asia. And Abe and Fatima are a bonded pair. So Abe is 41 and Fatima is 36. They're a little bit more of a mature pair and they're not recommended to breed, but Abe has fathered offspring here before with different mates. And Abe and I have a very special bond. I've been here at the zoo for 21 years and Abe has been here that entire time, and I've gotten to work with him quite a bit over the years. And I was actually lucky enough to witness the birth of his first son. Abe has always been a very good mate. He's extremely playful, but he's also very caring of his females. Abe will often allow Fatima to steal her favorite food right from his hands, and he doesn't even bother arguing with her. He just lets her do it. He's very, very caring, and he's always been that way, even with former mates. You'll also notice that they have some really loose hanging skin under their throat. That's called a throat sac, and they use that to make an extremely loud call that can travel several miles through the forest, and that's to kind of warn other Simangs away from their territory. It also helps the male and the female bond with each other. They kind of have their own part in the call, and it's a little bit of a duet. And when they do have offspring, their offspring will mimic them and learn how to make that call on their own. Our Simangs really enjoy painting, which kind of sounds a little bit unusual, but Abe especially enjoys it, and it's the interaction with their keeper that they get. They also receive special treats during the experience. He uses a paintbrush to actually paint on canvas, and if you stay tuned, we have a silent auction, and you may be able to bid on some special animal paintings.
The answer to our final trivia question is the Panamanian golden frog. It is extinct in its native Panama, but AZA zoos, like ours, are building a population in hopes of bringing them back.
Cheers to the Rosamond Gifford Zoo, and congratulations to the Friends of the Zoo on their 50th anniversary.
We miss the zoo.
We do.
And we're glad to be a part of your virtual Brew to You.
I hope everybody's having a great time. If you'd like to try something different, check out Brittany's signature cocktail.
We are back and we are making our triple zooberry cocktail. We have some fresh blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries with us today. We're going to add them to our glass. Be as generous as you'd like. Some fresh raspberries and blackberries. We will add some vodka. We chose Tito's, but go with your preference. A splash of blue carousel. And what we'll do is muddle them together. Really crush down the fruit. Looks great. And we are going to give it a very generous mix. Add ice. And shake. Sounds great. And we will strain this into our glassware here. Perfect. And we will top with, we are working with Prosecco, but feel free to use champagne if you so choose. Garnish with a berry or two. So that is the triple zooberry twist. Skip, would you like to give it a try?
Of course. Delicious. We hope everybody's having a great time. Let's check out the next tune by the amazing Jess Novak Band.
Hi, my name is Jess Novak, and on behalf of the whole Jess Novak Band, we are so thrilled to be part of Brew at the Zoo. So thanks for listening to all the music, for supporting the zoo, and we hope we'll see you at a show very soon. If you want to know more, jessrocknovak.com. So thanks for listening to us, and we'll see you out there.
They say we've got chemistry, oh, like sunset or setting the sea. I'll show you how it works. You know what I mean? Take a chance on me and open up your mind, 'cause I got mysteries for you to find. You've been living life blind. Take a chance, pass it around. We're the crew from the lost and found, and now the glory bound. Yeah, you got me rolling again. I'm on fire again, yeah. Need that taste from of your tongue. Shower time, but now I want some. They say we met, I met your boy. Now I burn, baby, burn. And I know you think you know it all, but I got some things that you ought to learn. I'll take a chance on me and open up your mind, 'cause I got mysteries for you to find. You've been living life blind. Yeah, take a chance, pass it around. We're the crew from the lost and found, and now we're glory bound. Yeah, you got me rolling again. I'm on fire again, yeah. Need that taste from of your tongue. Been shot for time, but now I want some. Hey! Burn, baby, I got the fire now. I'm on fire again. Baby, I'm in my mansion, you will. And now I baby, burn, baby, got the fire now. Baby, burn, baby, watch my body now. Baby, burn, baby, got the fire now. I'm in my mansion, you baby, burn, baby, got the fire now. Burn, baby, watch my body now. Burn, baby, got the fire now. I'm in my mansion, you, yeah. Now I burn, baby, burn. Oh.
Wow, that was a great performance by the Jess Novak Band. I hope you're having as much fun as we are.
Hi, my name is Alicia Meats, and I'm a keeper here at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo, and I work primarily with the aquariums and all the reptiles and amphibians. And here we have Naga, our Komodo dragon. She is actually about 7 years old. She is pretty much close to being full grown. She's going to put on a little more weight, maybe grow a little bit of length. She is from the Komodo Islands, and Naga actually means dragon in Indonesian. Now she's actually the biggest lizard in the world. I would say what's probably most interesting about Naga is she's very interested in people in general, but really enjoys anything tactile, basically touching her, petting her on the sides. She really likes the feel of us kind of comforting her. So if you love Naga as much as I do, you will have the opportunity to potentially buy and bid on her painting at the end of the show.
Hi, my name's April Zimpel, and I'm one of the collection managers here at the Rosamond Gifford Zoo. One of the most exciting times to work at a zoo is spring and summer, when you have hatchings and births and new additions to your zoo family. Right behind me, you'll see Addison and Liberty, two of our American bison that were born this year. AC, our Szechuan Takin, was born in April while the zoo was closed. And then right after that, Marcy, our brand new female snow leopard, was born in May. Just recently, in the last couple weeks, we had a brand new male muntjac born named Campbell. One of the best parts about working at a zoo is making your animals happy and make sure that their lives are fulfilled. A natural behavior that animals do when they are happy and content is breed and reproduce. So when we get new additions at the zoo, it's always a great sign that our animals are happy and healthy. An extremely rewarding part of working at a zoo is getting to learn new species that you've never worked with before. Last year, we were lucky enough to get a brand new North Island brown kiwi for our adaptation area in the indoor zoo. We like to call him the elusive Eustace because he's very hard to see in his nocturnal habitat, and some people even question, do we really even have a kiwi? I assure you we do. We're working on training him right now, and he'll hopefully be much more visible by the time the indoor zoo reopens.
Looks like we're getting to the end of the show. Now it's time to bring it home with Primetime Horn.